All right, Gadget Girl, we love all your travel gadgets, but how in the world do you keep all of those things organized in your home? And in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how I keep everything organized for my travel adventures so I can pack quickly and easily and have a lot less stress packing for my travel adventures. Many of you who follow me know that I have a lot of gadgets that I take with me. Some of you call me Mary Poppins, some of you call me MacGyver. Yes, I have a lot of things. And throughout my 40 plus years of travel, a lot of those things have come in handy. And no, I don't get rid of a lot of them because I never know when I'm going to use them again. But I do have a system that I use to keep everything organized. So with no further ado, let's show you how I organize all of my travel gadgets. Well, all right, welcome to my guest bedroom. And this is where we actually pack, where we lay out our suitcases and our clothing and have a space to lay everything out. So that's very convenient for us. And the most important thing is I have a drawer here in this dresser, the top drawer that is mine, that I keep all the things that I travel with most all the time in this drawer. So let's quickly go over what's in that, and then I'll show you how I organize so I can replenish what I need in this drawer. This is my travel drawer that has pretty much everything from my makeup and toiletries bag to electronics, things that I take with me on every single trip. So I have my little mini makeup bag that I put in my personal carry-on, as well as my larger makeup bag in case I take a longer trip. Blow up travel neck pillow, a full toiletries bag here, which I'm not going to go over today because I've done that in other videos, but I will show you this new one that I'm using soon in another video and why I love it. Carry all my electronics that I want to take with me, some carabiners and things like that that I take with me all the time, charging stations, stuff like that. This is my long haul or red eye flight bag. I've already done a video on that, so I'm not going to do that again. Little laundry kit in a bag, so my collapsible cup and my peanut butter powder, a travel neck tube. So if I want something other than my blow up tube, I need to put clothes in something. This sometimes comes with me. Immersion heater, my portable fan. These are just little shopping bags that come down in this really small. These are great to have for travel. Crackers to eat with my peanut butter. This is my travel little like teas and miso soups and things that I sometimes want to have on the plane. My air fly and other little converters so I can use the in-flight entertainment system if I need to. A larger hairbrush than the one that's in my toiletries bag. Travel bidet. I've shown some of you this in a video. I love having a bidet with me when I travel. And believe it or not, this is a travel, it's a solar panel. And no, I don't bring it necessarily on every trip, but I didn't really have another place to put it. But it allows me to charge on the go. If I'm out doing some sort of hiking and I want to charge electronics out while I'm hiking, I bring a solar panel like this with me. Well, welcome to my office and my organization system for a lot of my travel items. I keep them here, as you can see, in these bins. So let's go through each bin, show you how I organize it. Now, I'm not going to go through every single thing in the bin. That would take me too long. However, if there's a bin that you're like, I really want to see details on that, leave me a comment. Let me know which bin it is, and then I'll make a video on that sometime later. But right now, let's just go through, show you what I use and how I have things organized so I can pack stress-free for my travel adventures. So as you can see here, each bin is its own thing and they're labeled. So that way, even though I can't see exactly everything in there, I know that, I've got pill boxes in here, bottles and jars, individual packets, etc. We're going to go through from top to bottom, just open them and show you how I organize them so I can get to things easily. All right, first I want to show you the box that I'm using, and it's actually a little plastic craft, or I call it a tackle box. It reminds me of my grandfather's tackle box when I was a little girl. What I love about it, it just has all these tiered levels so I can see things completely once it's opened up and get to things very easily. And it wasn't expensive, and that was another thing, is I wanted something that wasn't expensive. Plus, I like that the top is clear so I can see right away, what's in here. Even though I have it labeled, I can see what's in here. So I have a lot of these are individual packets that I use when I'm traveling. Let's start from the top, and that is I have some compressed single-use towels. I have some trip wipes that are just antibacterial wipes, but I love these. These are also antibacterial, but they smell like a creamsicle, an orange creamsicle. They're really nice. I have some deodorant here. I also have sunscreen. I have shout wipes for getting stains out. These are pH balance wipes for women, really nice to have. This is actually antiperspirant. This is another wipe. David likes these more. These are great for just removing body odor and just getting cleaned up, especially on those long haul flights. This is a wipe that tush. This is a really great thing to have. I like these, for individual wipes when you just need a little more than dry toilet paper. Some panty liners and another set of antiperspirant wipes. These are some of my favorite to-go individual things in this box. All right, this bin is all of my bottles and jars that I refill for all of my different travel adventures. Everything from flat pack bottles like this that stand up easily and they pack completely flat, to my famous contact lens cases, to airless pump bottles and spray bottles, and even glass bottles and jars, things that I need to refill, even special different implements to refill a lot of my things for my travel. So those are in here. This next box has all of my pill boxes and bags that are in here. These are my refillable wipe bags. These are wonderful. These little velvet bags with the zipper here are great for jewelry, all kinds of things. I keep all of those in here. I have all kinds of vitamin carriers. Many of you have seen this. I sometimes put snacks in this one when I'm traveling, so this is a great one to have, as well as my larger vitamin cases, older vitamin cases that I've had for years and years and years, and just different cases. That's all in this organizer right here. This next box is my dental box, and I have all kinds of mini toothpaste that I've collected from flying, smaller toothpaste that I bought, as well as gum, different types of toothbrushes and things like that that are in here, dental picks, individual things of floss, little tins of uh, toothpaste tablets, and some that I've actually put in little containers on my own. Different things of floss and glass containers and bamboo containers that I've just tried out to, use for you guys. And then just lots of toothpaste tabs and gum. And I even keep little pre-made packets that have pre-cut floss, some toothpaste tabs, and these wonderful little toothbrushes that have a pick on them. And believe it or not, this is a great little toothbrush. I was surprised at how well it worked. I'll put a link for this in the video description because it's one of my favorite things. And then all of these little picks and things like that. This does not come in this. It just is. I keep all these little containers just to keep things organized, and everything stays in here for dental. This is my facial cleansing box, and it has everything from individual makeup removers to cleansers to just face wipes, different things I would use for my face. Here's some more compressed towels, makeup remover, some small towels that I keep in these little bags to use, even some small packets I have pre-filled with some things when I want just like a weekend trip and this is all I need. So things like that. I've just discovered these little Olay, they're little soap plate pieces for your face. These are great. All of my old Clinique bars are in here, and of course my Olay facial wipes, which this is something I was using, but now I'm actually going into these, but this is everything to do with cleansing my face. All right, this, ladies, is all of my face serums and just different things that I've tried, sunscreens, lip stuff, just things I've tried, but I keep them. Sometimes I still use some of them. Some of them are things that I'm not really quite using anymore, and I probably need to get rid of it. But I just didn't have the heart to throw all of this out because I spent a lot of good money on it. But I do use some of it. I switch it in and out depending on the year, but I keep all of the serums, all of my travel size things like that in this box right here. This box has all of my makeup. All of my utensils and brushes are here, lip stuff, different types of tweezers and implements, some sort of face makeup, and just powders and different types of palettes all go in here. And this just keeps all of my makeup organized. Again, I do switch in and out depending on the time of the year, and I've tried some things, but these are all of the ones I keep for all of my makeup. All right, this is my hair and body bin. I have combs and brushes and implements up here, even compressed body towels, perfume, things for my hair, powdered wash. So if you want to travel ultralight, the powdered wash, some deodorants, razors, soap leaves, solid soap for body and hair. All of that stuff is in here. And again, all these little individual packets, which are, my hairdresser has given me a lot of different things to try. Those are in here as well. And everything for that, for my hair and body, stay in this. This has all of my supplements and things that I may take. So I have some vitamins, some melatonin, some electrolytes, things for in case, I need some stress relief or gummies, things like that. All of that stuff is in here. So anything edible that I would take would be that's a supplement or some sort of electrolyte will be in here. This is my travel electronics area. So I have things like my portable carbon monoxide detector, my rechargeable night light that doesn't need to be plugged in, different types of charging apparatuses, international things like that. Those are all in this bin here. This is my travel EDC case, and there's just too much stuff to go in here. This isn't just for travel. I use a lot of these things just for every day when I'm, putting together my EDC, but I have different types of headlamps and lights and all sorts of multi-tools, just too much stuff to go through everything in here right now, but this is the case I keep all of that in. This is my flight items case, and it has a lot of different things I use on my flight or on my flight bag or personal item bag. Includes also like a scale to weigh my stuff, things to be able to watch shows and things on my flight, things to hold my air tags, things like that, air sickness bags, sanitizer, just all kinds of things. Luggage tags are all in here. These are just part of my flight essentials. This box is my laundry room in a bag things. It has all kinds of hooks like these adjustable door hooks and all of these hooks like this that I carry in my toiletries bag so I can always have a hook with me. Different types of laundry lines. I have stain removers, hooks, all kinds of folding hangers and things like that. I even have a steamer and an iron in here. So everything I need to be able to make sure that my laundry is done and my clothing looks great. This is my first aid kit with lots of stuff to refill and some pre-made kits that I can just grab and go when I need to. They're in different colored bags. For example, this bag is when I'm traveling with my grandkids. It has special things for them that it's good for grandkids. Things if I'm hiking, a little humidifier for the winter, things like that. So a lot of these are pre-made, like if I'm going to go hiking, and then a lot of little different things that I can refill my first aid kits when I travel. This is my travel kitchen in a bag refill kit. It has a lot of things in here that I have used or I want to refill, or if I'm going to be doing a lot of cooking on my travel adventures, all of my cooking gear things or anything to do with eating utensils are in this bin. This bin is another part of my food travel. It carries things like these wax papers and different types of implements I would need if I'm going to be cooking on the road or storing food on the road. So I keep all of these things in here. This is my food individual packets of things that I like to take with me when I'm traveling. Like these are coconut aminos. I don't always bring my own honey because it's just, too much. I'll bring them in some little honey like this. Of course, I've shown many of this. This is my travel spice bag, peanut butter. I save all my little grated cheeses like this to take with me, if I want to sprinkle that on a salad or something. So I keep all of these things right in here so that I can easily access all those little things that I want while I'm traveling. So this is my little individual food packets I take while traveling. This is my set of eyeglasses. So I'm always losing my glasses. So I have whole sets of different types of folding glasses and things like that in here that are nice, as well as some folding ones that fit in here, folding sunglasses, all kinds of those. Special glasses that I need if I'm going to be riding a motorcycle or working, some power equipment, or even if I'm going to be swimming, I have goggles and things like that in here, and extra cases so that I can replenish as I need to on my travel adventures. All right, that's everything that's in those little organization bins, those little tiny things that I just don't want to lose track of, but I have a few other places in here that I organize some things, so let me show those to you. All right, you'll notice under here that I have a basket, and this has all of my different types of bags and stuff that I've just saved over the years, and I stuff them in here, and I can pull them out as I need to pack up some different things, and that slides right under here. The next thing you'll notice is these 3 baskets here, and these house a lot of my things for my kitchen that are larger that I want to take with me that don't fit into those little bins. Let me go through those with you. All right, this smaller basket has things like, this is a food container that has a nice bamboo lid that I can use as a cutting board. And then of course my travel collapsible bowl. I take this with me a lot because it does collapse down when I'm done using it. And a couple of these little plastic bottles that are nice and thin so that I can put these in smaller purses and things like that. Those all fit in here. This middle-sized basket has a lot of these insulated sandwich bags that I have used before on my travel adventures when I want to try to keep things hot or cold. It also has my gas cartridges for my CO2 gas cartridges for my bubbly water maker, my little blender, so if I want to take and make a smoothie or something, I'll have that in here. Some silica gel packets. This is my Hot Logic, which I use sometimes when I'm traveling to make food when I'm going to be out all day and I want to come home to a hot meal. I have my Hot Logic in here, as well as one of these little pans that I can keep in here with my Hot Logic. And I also have my collapsible, these collapse and make great bowls and things. Let me show you how these work. These are great because they turn into a bowl just by snapping them together. And so when I'm really trying to save space, these work really, really great. So these turn into cups and bowls and plates. So I really do like these a lot. Last larger basket has several things that are part of my KitchenAid bag. This is my bubbly water maker. This makes bubble water for me when I'm traveling by car or someplace where I can get this and get the cartridges. I've covered these in several of my videos. This is a hot water thermos that can make hot water. I've used this one time, so I got to give this a little bit more of a try, but instead, if I don't want to bring my immersion heater, I sometimes bring this. I also have my hot pot. This is a collapsible hot pot that I've used on several of my videos that you can make hot water in and boil eggs, things like that, and it collapses down this small. This makes a great little travel item for your travel kitchen in a bag. I also have my favorite pot that I take. You can see I've used it a bit and it's a little bit stained, but this, I've done a couple of videos on using this. It's been really handy to have, and the cord and the popcorn maker and things that go along with that. The last thing I have in here is a travel coffee press. When I was into really drinking coffee a lot, this would come along with me, and it ground the coffee beans, it made the coffee, it grinds it and everything. I don't really use that anymore because I'm not drinking as much coffee, but this is a really handy thing to have. It turns it into its own cup and insulated cup and grinder for coffee. This last section here is some drawers that I have in my closet here that hold some other things. Let's start at the bottom here. So this first drawer has just little bags, shopping bags and things like that I can pick out when I need. This one has my slings, some foldable jackets, and my security and safe here. This has all of my locks and my door locks, and this is my safe that I take with me sometimes. If I can get that back in there. Tight squeeze. This has all of my little towels and things that I take with me, and also it has some travel umbrellas and things like that in here. This has some fans, different fans that I have used for traveling. Depending on where I'm going, I may choose a different size fan. This has some of my larger towels and things like that. Things that that are like more bath size. It doesn't include my Tima towels. Those are in another bin, actually in my linen closet. These are all of my collapsible water bottles and the filters. The very top bin in here has all of my international converters and adapters. This little bin has some travel fitness bands and things that I sometimes want to take with me when traveling. All right, That's a lot of stuff. I know it is. I've been traveling for more than 40 years. I've accumulated a lot of stuff. And yeah, I do throw some things out occasionally, but if something's been something I've used and I may use it again, I probably don't throw it out. But I do once a year go through and kind of look through and see what do I really want to keep and what do I want to throw out. A lot of what I pack is just depending on where I'm going, how long I'm staying, what I'm doing on my travel adventure, what time of year, who I'm with, etc. So I take each travel adventure as a different series. Other than those few things that I pack all the time with me, everything else kind of floats in and out of my travel repertoire. What I want to know from you is what is the organization system that you use to help keep you easily organized on your travel adventures so that you don't get frustrated when you're trying to pack and get ready for your travel adventure? Leave that in the comments below. And in this video, what is the one box you're like, wow, I would have never thought of that? Let me know about that in the comments below as well. Well, if you've made it this far in the video, I hope that means that you liked it. So if you could, give me a thumbs up. And if you know someone else who might like to watch this video, I would appreciate it if you would share the video and hit the subscribe button, because you know every week I'm going to come out with some weird, wacky travel video. Until the next time, remember to juice life, drink the joy, keep life simple. Remember to keep yourself organized for your travel adventures. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.